Yeah, so in executive coaching, the difference between coaching and consulting is coaching is ultimately you want the client to have the answers within themselves. Consulting is I'm going to give you the answer. A lot of people who I work with will come to me because they know I've had the experience, but I like to have that as the last resort. So I again will defer to open-ended questions, and it's sort of a why. Why is this a pro or why is this a con? What makes you believe that? What has changed? Why is this impactful? And if we're not getting somewhere, what I will do as a coach is pause and use a story from my own background and say, I had this situation, this is what I found. Has that been helpful? And how can you see that relating to what you're doing, and then continue to work with them. I do have some clients that just get hung up in the execution of it, and it winds up being a conversation. I have one client now who has found herself in a leadership role without ever having had to worry about employee engagement programs, retention bonuses, stay plans, non-disclosures, non-competes. And so after we were going through the open-ended questions, I could just see they weren't going to get there. And so while the idea of getting the work done for the client was the most important, the true urgent piece was making sure that they didn't have more people leave the agency. Those people that were staying were tied to KPIs, retention bonuses. They had non-competes for a period of time to also dissuade them from leaving, and looking then at alternative ways to shore up the resources, that they currently had, using tools like Fiverr or Upworks, and they weren't even familiar with those platforms. So I do bring solutions to the table, but as leaders in general, leaders are expected to have solutions where they really shouldn't be in a position of leadership. But oftentimes, if someone doesn't have the experience because they've been in a Fortune 500 company only and they haven't had to be scrappy, that is the benefit I bring to the table because I've been in all size organizations.